And we're lights. We're live. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. Hope you're all doing wonderful. It's a holiday. It's Sunday, so we're at the halfway point. Whole day went by yesterday, right? Lots of unplanned work. Hope you're liking subscribing to 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. We talk about Agile, Scrum, and business stuff and other things related like that. And it's recorded live, and then we play some things. So we're on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I got to work on my website. What else is on my to-do list? So he says things got to be done this weekend. Podcasts, right? Try to do all the social media. So if you have anything, please text me. I'm on best. If you go on LinkedIn, or you can do YouTube, you can send me a message. MESTER in LinkedIn, you'll find me. I'm the Agile cheerleader on there, and our video blogger, as I put on there for the heck of it, just to see what would happen. Let me know if there's any social media things that you go on to that would be good with this program content on, especially any podcasts that you listen to, any channels. So today is Sunday in the middle of the holiday, 3-day weekend, right? And the kids hopefully aren't up yet. Cats are up. They woke me up. They made me get up. And just talk about a couple things. One, do it real quick. But later on, I'll talk about the social media aspect of what we got going on, what I've seen so far. Daily Scrum. Wanted to talk today about the order from which people should talk at a daily Scrum. And we talked about this before, mentioned about making a list of who goes when and where. And I just want to talk about how important it is. Think about the order when you're setting up the daily Scrum, especially from a facilitation standpoint. If you're a Scrum Master, shape that, get that ready for the team. The first people that should go off should be the team. And whatever order they go in, whatever order they decide, that's fine. Because the daily Scrum is the team's meeting. It's not the Scrum Master's meeting. It's not the product owner's meeting. It's not the manager's meeting. It's the team's meeting. So have them all go first. Then what I normally would do is have the product owner go after that, because ask the product owner, do you have anything you want to add or anything but only after the team does their work, right? And product owner doesn't have anything, then the Scrum Master can say. And the reason, I'm going to backtrack here. This is live, so we're really thinking. I would say if there's a senior tech person on the team that helps guide the team through their work process, they should go after the team. They should not be first, because they have a tendency to dictate what happens in this meeting. Some team members will capitulate to the lead tech person. So the lead tech person should always be last on the list of people to talk at a daily Scrum. Then the product owner, then the Scrum Master. And the reason, a couple things. For one, the tech lead, I want them to go later, because I want them to hear what's going on in the whole group and see if there's anything that's missing, or if there's anything that they might want to bring up during their discussion, right? Now, the Scrum Master also, the same reason why they should go last. Scrum Master should always go last, and they just keep quiet until it's their time. They may have heard something about blockers, or you may want to be listening to the group versus talking, and say, hey, Billy had mentioned a blocker. Is anybody helping them? Looking at that. You may have things coming up down the pike, vacations, holidays, just to make sure the team's aware of this stuff and let them know. And then also, I really expect Scrum Masters, and I build dashboards for my team, to look at the burn down charts, look at who's doing what, see if anything's like, hey man, I see, this one task has been up there for 4 days or something crazy, and you didn't mention anything about blocker today or anything. What's the story on that? So that gives you the opportunity to kind of ask. Do you need help? Do we need to get on that? Is somebody stuck? Well, who's what? And so everybody can hear what's going on. Now, don't point them out or single them out because then that might embarrass them. But you have to find a way to just like everybody knows. I'm just going to ask about the different things and say, hey, I looked on the dashboard this morning. A couple things were sitting there, but nobody's marking anything as blocked or I didn't hear about it in the daily scrum. Now, you can also talk about that after the daily scrum, which might even be a better solution. Don't necessarily bring it up in the daily scrum. However, unless you know there's like they need more people to help them. But if they don't bring it up in daily scrum and then you're last shortly after daily scrum, you should follow up with those people to find out what kind of things are missing. And that's okay. And maybe you should encourage them, say, hey, during daily scrum, I didn't hear much that Bobby was really doing anything or didn't have a lot of work to do. Hey, Billy, why don't you go talk to Bobby later and say, can you help me out with this? Or go talk to the tech lead, and see what's there. So that's really important at the order. So the team goes first, senior tech person is last of the team, then the product owner, then the scrum master. And once all that's done, then you can invite any stakeholders if they want to do. Now the key on the stakeholders now is to make sure that stakeholders talk to the scrum master first before they bring up anything that could blow up the team, right? Boom. So make sure that they talk to you or they get a feel for that. Or a lot of times they're just listening and they actually don't say anything at daily scrum, um, unless it's really good. So that's our Agile Scrum tip for the day. Keep it short. And then I just want to talk a little bit about social media and change, right? So I hope you're liking, subscribing, hitting the little bell so you get little bells. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. A lot of unplanned stuff yesterday, right? Uh, and that's one of the things why we do our planning and what we would like to do and then what's unplanned and why I got this window for a couple hours to do some work before all the unplanned little kids and the wife and the family want to go do something. So yesterday I got my hair cut over at the Battleship in Jersey, so it's all nice and tight, right? Um, change happens all the time, and I was looking at some social media when I thought, and I double checked this morning before we went on the show. There was a lot of things on Instagram back in February. It says Instagram movies or videos should be, under a minute long. However, when I was up there taking some of these videos and working on an Instagram account, trying to figure out what the thumbnail would look like, and setting a base for that so I could just make it easy to do because this is a one-person operation. It's not 10 people; it's one person, right? So how do I do that really fast and kind of be consistent across the board? And it said up to 60 minutes that you can put video up for there. So I'm assuming that everybody's going to the longer video format and allowing everybody to use a longer video format as well as a smaller one. Some people won't watch 60 minutes unless it's a real television show or something, and maybe this to be smaller, but the change happens all the time. You never know unless you do this and go on there and experience it. A lot of these places just change things. They don't tell anybody. They just do it. It just comes out. I saw Windows did an update, finally kicked in. And it explains why everybody's machines are going slow past couple of days because it trickles in and then it goes, voila, we're updating Windows. Great. Anyway, it is Sunday. I hope you're having fun. Like I said, I had fun the other day. We went to Battleship, New Jersey, which was pretty cool. They had an old TV station. I was kidding with the guy. Maybe you should do a YouTube broadcast from your old TV station inside the Battleship, New Jersey. And he laughs. He says, yeah, we should. Why not? What the heck? Um, anyway, you guys have an awesome weekend. Remember when you get back next week and everybody's away and coming back and getting the daily scrum, ask them what fun thing they did over this 3-day holiday. Uh, Part of being agile is not working 60, 80 hours a week, but it's about working reasonable hours and having fun and going home and doing stuff outside of work too. So that's why we do this. We talk about this every day. And I will be again here tomorrow on Labor Day on Monday. And with that, Have fun. Enjoy your day. And happy scrumming. Take care. Bye. And then we're out, I think.